Hello everyone, welcome to the channel of Bob's View. After we released the video 2 days ago tracking the absentee ballot of 4 died persons in the Anne Arundel County in Michigan, new data had been released yesterday. Somebody shared a data file detailing the deaths of more than 10,000 people, where 9,948 had been verified died with the Social Security Index in Michigan. And most of those names were used in the absentee ballots. The data file included the names of those people, year of birth, zip code, ballot received date, dates of their birth and death, as well as the age if they lived up to this year. I will post the data source under the video. If you are interested, you can run your own analysis with original data. Here, I have processed the data file and got some useful information to share with you today. Let's first look at the distribution of the year of birth for all the dead persons in that file. The oldest year of birth was in 1900, with 6 persons. The largest number was in 1947, having 640 persons, followed by 559 in 1920. The total number of dead persons in this list is 11,813. Again, that's 11,813. Of all the list, not all were used for the ballots. With a total of close to 12,000 persons, only 11,248 persons were used for the absentee ballots, about 95.2 in percentage. This table provides the date that the vote was received and the zip code in which the deceased one was located. On what day and from what zip code, how many absentee ballots in total were received. The next slide shows the last few columns in the table, showing how many votes were received totally on that specific day. The highest number of ballots in the list was on October 5th, where 711 votes were received. All the votes added up together to 11,248. The absentee ballots began on September 16 and lasted until November 3rd, when the election was held. The top line shows the zip code from column B all the way to column AFB. There are a lot of zip codes. This chart shows the relation between the number of votes received and the receiving date. From this curve, you can see that the beginning stage of ballot forging was from September 16 to 26, where the number of votes was very small. The bulk ballot started from September 28, then gradually increased. The peak happened on October 6th, then remained at a relatively flat level at around 400 to 500 votes a day. Later, gradually reduced from October 21st until November 3rd. Before analyzing the relationship between the number of ballots and the zip code, I searched on the internet for how many zip codes over there in Michigan. Here is the website called zipcodes.com. There are a total of 1,158 zip codes in Michigan. The following chart shows the relationship between the number of forged votes and the different zip codes. I sorted zip code from small to large. Here you can see how dense is the vertical line, each representing a zip code. Because the space limit, there was not enough room to display all the zip code, so I used a number of columns to represent the zip code instead. There are a total of 832 zip code. That means they used 832 among the 1,158 postcodes in Michigan to forge the absentee votes with the information of those died people. Judging from this data analysis, the scope of the ballot fraud is so wide that almost the whole Michigan was involved. More than 800 of 1,158 zip codes were involved. That is 72% of all the postcodes, roughly equal to 72% of state land area was involved in the vote fraud. The scale of fraud is so eye-opening. The Secretary of State said that the mistake in Antrim County was due to clerk errors. With the ghost absentee vote covered more than 70% of the land area in Michigan, do you still believe it was simply due to clerk errors? I'm Bob. Thank you for watching this channel of Bob's View. Your support is our driving force to continue this work. Please subscribe this channel and share this video with your friend. Thank you.